Good day to your family, and welcome to another edition of Grande Moral Radio. It's your good brother, your servant at your feet, here to do your will. Check, it's a beautiful time to be alive. But what we are looking at today, and what we're going to continue to repeat, we're looking at the prospect of the Moorish castle, taken within the entrance of the harbor. What harbor, you ask? Habana. In Habana, Cuba. That's the harbor for the Moorish castle. There's your JPG image number at the top. You can type that in and this will be your map. Check. You understand? You can download it. You can buy it from, you know what I'm saying, Rare Maps, however, whatever you need to do. You know, do whatever you think you need to do to have this knowledge. But we can ask a series of questions when we find these Moorish castles in the Americas. We can ask a series of questions. One, would Moorish castles be within the Moorish Empire? That's one question. Two, would there be a reason to build a Moorish castle outside of your empire? That's another question. I got another question. If it exists then, can it exist now? That's a question. Here's another question. Did Moors build Moorish castles in the Americas? There's another question. And I think most of these are pretty obvious, family. So I'm just rotating with you. It's no big deal. It's not a gotcha moment or nothing, because we're only putting more pressure and just building upon the foundation that we already know to be true. Check. And these people saying they're not Moors and this ain't Moorish land. Well, it showed a bunch of Moorish castles over here in the Americas. Not trying to do I don't have to argue. Just pull up Moorish castles. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. Yeah. Were you born in the United States of America? You cannot be born in a corporation. No. See? And I'm going to say I was born in a Moorish castle. Check. Shoot, ask me. I was born in a Moorish castle. Shit. You understand? And another question. We know there was no Spain in the year 910. We know that, right? But for the sake of argument, right here, we're going to say Spain in 910, because it just because this image says that. Check. So, in the year 910, right? Spain was an independent Moorish state. Okay? Check. In the year 910, it's a Moorish castle in the Americas. What do they speak Spanish in Cuba? I'm just asking. Do they speak Spanish in Cuba? Yes. Thank you. You got the answer. We answered that one already. Check. But that's another question. You know what I'm saying? There's numerous questions to this. numerous questions. You understand? So the Moorish kingdom of Granada till 1492. The dates in parentheses are those of Christian conquest of Moorish territory. Did Havana, Cuba get conquered? Did that Moorish castle get taken over? Ain't it just a museum down there in Cuba? It's just a museum now, ain't it? And when did that one get taken over? Y'all better do your due diligence. See how we can start putting it together? When did the Moorish castle in Havana, Cuba get taken over? See? Now you start asking the real questions, and now shit starts unfolding. It's going to start unfolding. You're like, hold on. It's a Moorish castle in Havana, Cuba, right? But this map says the Moorish territories were conquered by Christians in 1492. See? So, if the European got to the Americas in 1492, right? There's no reason for them to build any Moorish castles after 1492. That wouldn't make any sense, would it? Nope. Sure wouldn't, would it? That wouldn't make any sense. Why would you build why would you conquer the Moors and then build a Moorish castle? Nope. That means you had to conquer the castle and then you conquer the Moors at the same time. You're not going to build nothing Moorish after you so-called conquered them. No, they don't do it like that. See? So the question again, if there's a Moorish castle in the Americas, is the America's Moorish lands? Because yeah, Cuba may have its own nation, it may be its own country, but it's an American island. Check. And Cuba is connected to the Americas under the water. So if there's Moorish castles in Cuba, how many Moorish castles do you think they blew up all in the Americas? Check. Oh, we got them, coach. Honors to Noble Drew Ali for bringing us our nationality. And he said we were not Negro, black, or colored, but we are Moors, and we are in our own land. And ever since I heard that and was introduced to that, I found nothing but the truth. And I'm showing you in real time, we're in the Moorish Empire. We are in the Moorish Empire. But I'm going to wrap this up, family. All praise to the Most High. Honor to Noble Drew Ali. And you already know if you're a Moor or not. So, llamos de moros. Adios, mi gente. Y'all have a great evening.